Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm going to go ahead and release phase two for our 90-day fitness and healthy lifestyle challenge. I'm excited to go over this with everyone. Me personally, I am ready to move on to a basic strength phase. I was using general conditioning as a more of a deload. I would consider myself again more of the in the advanced lifters type of realm. If you're still, just a beginning lifter, beginning of doing some exercise, definitely continue with the general conditioning, probably for another week or 2 weeks to definitely get a great foundation, to really get those movements down before you start to move on to some more challenging type of exercise. So what we're looking at now is a little bit different setup. This setup is geared more towards like a muscular endurance again or a basic strength type of setup. We're looking at now 4 days of intense work, and then we have 1 day of active rest. So on our active rest on Wednesday, I have down for rotational movements with the medicine ball. That's what I prefer to do. But again, if you'd like to do some high intensity interval type of cardio training, those types of things, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Again, it's just a good active rest day. Go back to Monday. If you take a look at Monday, um, right at the top there, you'll notice how there's a pairing, and we have a pairing of front squat and then Bosu single leg deadlift. So what we're looking at is going to be a traditional movement and then um, a functional movement. Okay, so more balance on the SLDL. So you'll do your front squat, 70-75% of your max, hit it for 10 times, and then immediately go over and get on the Bosu ball and do your single leg deadlifts on there. No weight, just work on balance. Once you finish your 4 sets of those, then you'll go ahead and go right to crunches right here. That is going to be an active rest during your workout. So what you're going to do that 1 set as your active rest, and then transfer right into your next 4 sets of pairings of straight leg deadlifts, which is RDL, and a lateral box step up. Again, more of a traditional to a functional movement. And then from there, another active rest, and then your next pairing. And it'll go on just like that throughout your whole workout. Something that sticks out that we haven't gone over here would be a plyometric push-up. For an advanced lifter, that plyometric push-up, you can explode up onto boxes with your hands. If you're more of a basic, you want to try to just explode up as fast as you can, maybe do just like a hand clap push-up. People who are not as strong and still doing push-ups on their knees, they could still do an explosive plyometric push-up, a hand clap push-up from their knees as well. You're going to pair that with a stability ball shake, where you're going to be hands on top of stability ball with a slight bend. You can either shake it yourself, or you can have someone kind of slapping the ball in different directions for that 30-second time period. You just got to kind of hold there. It's very, very great for the chest and deltoids for stability. You'll get a nice little burn there. And then hyperextensions here, you'll do that with hips on a stability ball, kind of like you're humping it. Could kind of feel awkward. And then you're going to have your arms straight out and kind of hyperextend your back upward. You don't want to try to get too much into a bend with your back. Just kind of get yourself back to a nice straight posture. Dumbbell shrug, and then what you're going to notice at the very end of this is going to be we're incorporating our limbs now. So we'll hit a JM press, which would be a tricep focus, so it's like a close grip bench, and then a reverse curl for the bicep side. And what's nice is that again, if you can't find some of these, or if you don't know what some of these workouts are, you can get online and type that in on Google, and you can find a resource what that movement looks like. I just want to make sure you have the program and you can take a look at it. Moving on, Tuesday, you're going to see more explosive movements, more plyometric type of movements. Again, if you have not been a lifter for some time and you can't squat at least your body weight, I don't recommend doing like box jumps, things like that. It'll be really, really tough on your knees. And again, the biggest thing with exercise is not getting hurt, because if you get hurt, then you have setbacks, and you're actually being counterproductive. So make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do to make sure you stay healthy while you're improving your body. Some of these things could be very difficult and kind of break you down if your body's not ready for it. So I really recommend, if you are kind of a newer to exercise, to continue with the general conditioning for probably 2 more weeks, just to get those, not only the movements down correctly, but also to get yourself stronger and get those ligaments and tendons and your core kind of prepared for the next step in training. Moving on, I don't really see anything here on Tuesday that might be very confusing for most people. Again, you can look this up online. Wednesday will be that active rest day. Do something you enjoy doing. I just like rotational movements to kind of really hit the obliques. And being an ex-baseball player, I enjoy those types of things. Thursday, kind of a combination of strength and explosive movements. So we have the snatch paired with vertical leaps. And then right here, you'll see the deadlifts and a single leg hurdle hop and stick. So you'll jump over, a small object. You can set up some cones and kind of jump over, stick it on that one leg. You'll do 5 each leg. And then here you'll notice like a side lunge, which will be again, more of a traditional, to a skier, which will be a functional, explosive, lateral type of movement. Continuing on, you hit those incline dumbbell presses, superset those with the wheelbarrows or bear crawls. So you guys have been exposed to that a little bit. Supine weighted hold. So you can get yourself on the end of a bench, kind of straddle with your hips at the end of that bench, hook your legs in, and you're just going to hold yourself in a nice straight position. If you have access to a GHD machine, that's a great spot to kind of just keep yourself on that nice like plank position, I guess, with your hips on the end. Again, it's a lower back stability type of hold. And then you got your limbs here at the bottom. Friday, much more of a strength type of day. You'll hit your back squats, and then with a stability ball leg curl, so you get your quads, glute, dominant exercise with your back squat, and then you'll get your hamstrings in with your stability ball leg curl. Russian twist is your active rest. Single leg deadlift with a deceleration squat, so it'll just be a little jump and then land in a squat position. Farmer walks, you'll be holding dumbbells in a position like this, and you'll walk 20 yards, something like that, in a shrug position, carrying those dumbbells at your sides. I'll do something like 80 pounds in each hand. Some people might do only 40, work at your level. I'm trying to find, I think, like rotator cuff development. Most people can kind of avoid that. I think it's great just to prevent injury, more of a prehab type of thing. So you can kind of look up some stuff on the internet about rotator cuff development. Really keep that light. Either use a band or like a 5-pound weight. Coming back, I think there's a movement that I really wanted to show you guys. It's an overhead movement, but it's for stability in your core. Oh, it's right here on Tuesday. Barbell overhead circle walks. So it's literally what it is. You would hold a barbell over your head, just holding it, and you're going to walk in kind of a circle movement. You got to find an open area for that. But it's great for core stability, front and back, as well as shoulder stability. So this is a really fun workout. Hope everyone gives it a shot. I'm excited to hit that tomorrow morning, a matter of fact, bright and early. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, follow us on Drew_Lins_fitness on Instagram. Or if you have any questions, you can always message me on Facebook. I'm Drew Hirschon. And enjoy.